Hi, it's Toko Patrick. This is going to be a brief video. I just wanted to buy something from across the street, and I just thought about this message that's been on my mind for a long time. So excuse me being on the road, but I remembered that I woke up this morning and there was something I had been asking God for, that I had really been believing. I saw some signs and I thought, oh, this is going to happen. This is going to be the way I want it. And then it finally dawned on me today that it wasn't going to be my timing. It wasn't going to be my way. It wasn't going to be exactly as I asked for it. And I was going to get so discouraged and so broken. You know how we get when we want something from God and we think this is our time to get it and we don't get it. So I was going to be that way. And something just happened. I went on my Facebook and I saw, a memory, those flashback memories on Facebook. And I saw one of those, and it was something that reminded me of God's miracles. I had seen that there was something I'd been asking for last year that I didn't even think I was going to get, and a couple days later God had given it to me in a very big way and very marvelous way. So I said, have I thanked God enough for the things that I wasn't even expecting? Have I thanked him enough? Have I showed enough gratitude? Or am I going to get stuck here with the things that I haven't gotten and really get so brokenhearted? And I went further to think about it. What if God did things when we wanted and how we wanted? How would it be? Let me give you a very practical example. In 2011, I was so sure I wanted to have a baby. At that time, I tried everything I could. I prayed. In actual fact, during Ramadan that year, I read the Quran one time, and I said, God, I'm going to read the Quran in Arabic. This whole time, Arabic is very difficult for me to read. So I was just reading and I was believing that, God was going to do it for me. And he didn't. And I was very brokenhearted. But in 2012, in Ramadan 2012, I actually read the Quran twice in Ramadan. Guess why? I thanked God that he didn't give me that child in 2011 because I had left that marriage, and that was not a marriage I wanted to have a child inside. But at the time I was making that request in 2011 and it wasn't being granted, I was so brokenhearted. I felt like, God wasn't answering me. He wasn't doing things exactly the way I wanted it, But the next year, when God had given me life and he had given me vision and I had left the marriage, I realized that it was for my own benefit that things didn't happen the way I wanted it. So how does this apply to you? You might be asking God for the same thing. It might be a child, it might be a spouse, it might be a job, it might be business, it might be happiness in one way or the other. Know that God is not like man. He's not like a woman. And his timing is never wrong. And he knows us. It says in Surah Al-Mulk, it says that should he not know? He who created you. So what you think this is the time for, God might think this is not the time for it. What you think this is it, this is what you want, this is what can fill the void in your life. God can think that you have a better, you have a better option somewhere else. So whenever you want to feel despair, like I wanted to feel this morning, just remember the things that you didn't ask for that he gave you. And just also remember that, he is not man. And what if he did things exactly how we wanted? There will be chaos in our life. So I pray for dreams come true for me and for you. And I hope that this encourages you and somebody else. If it does, please share it. It's Talk by Fajingbisi. Hopefully, I'll be back on a regular schedule once the election is over. Pray for us. Hillary Clinton is who I'm working for in Michigan. And I hope that she wins. Take care. Thank you. Mwah.